Hi everybody, John Henderson here of the Beer Ramble back again. Trying my best to keep these things relevant and up to date as possible because, my life is very hectic. So be it. Anyway, today we're looking at Elysian Space Dust IPA. Sounds like a song by the late David Bowie, Space Dust or Stardust. Ziggy Stardust. Ziggy play his guitar. Excuse me. Yeah, 8.2% IP, 8.2% alcohol by volume. It is an IPA, American IPA. Or maybe a double IPA, I guess. I am watching the Cubs and Dodgers. I don't know why this game is starting at 8. It should have started at. That is a foul ball. Game should have started at maybe 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 on the East Coast. But anyway, started at 9 o'clock on the East Coast. So, anyway, here's what the beer looks like, people. A little bit cloudy for an IPA, 8.2%. A little strong. Elysian was bought out. It was a brewery based in Seattle, Washington. It was bought out by our friends. Yourself, better be careful. Don't do anything stupid. Anyway, and back to the beer. A little cloudy. Elysian was bought out in 2015 by our friends at Anheuser-Busch InBev for a substantial amount of money. So now they're no longer considered a craft brewery. So it has some Chinook Amarillo hops to this beer. I'm getting some of that right now. Quite strong. Some of the other IPAs I've had, like maybe from Ranger, Voodoo Ranger, Harpin, Leuven. That's more of the Harpin. More of the other IPAs, the New England style IPAs. Because of the beer is located on the West Coast in Seattle, that it is that scent, West Coast style. Terrapin High Five IPA. Yeah, not bad scent. Refreshing. Smells good. I'm sure the alcohol will be potent enough to get me all whizzed up. So. It really smells a real nice scent. All right, down the hatch. Definite okay. Oh boy. I don't know why I deal with these damn phones. I hate cell phones, Mr. T. You said, I pity fool. I hate cell phones. So, it's just one of the year-round beers that Elysian puts out. You got the men's room, original red. They're super fuzz. Dayglow IPA is one of the originals. You got their ESB, their Wise ESB. You got their Red IPA. You have their Zephyrus Pilsner, German Pilsner style beer. So you have a lot of beers that they put out, pretty flavorful. And this one is pretty good. I notice right now, Beer Advocate doesn't do the whole, and I think I might have mentioned in my last review, they don't do any of those scores again with the, 60, 50, 30 out of 100 or whatever, 50, whatever. They're kind of doing it on the 1 to 5 scale, in terms of good and what's terrible and what's great. And, and so far the average score on this is between right now 4.5 per 4.5 out of 5. So people really enjoy and like drinking this IPA. Yeah, Kurt Gibson, I remember that. Showing highlights of Kurt Gibson's home run, 29 years. Playoff baseball is fun, guys, so you got to give it credit. But anyway, back to beer. Um, I know Ronald J. Terrio and his merry group of folks did a review of this, and I wasn't able to join them because I was doing some bullshit. I don't know, whatever it was. So so I'm now doing this review maybe a year later, maybe a couple months later, but trying to keep it up to date. So uh, they throw the bat out there. Yeah, Cubs baseball. You gotta love the Cubbies. Love those. Anyway, good beer. I'm gonna give it about a B plus for the style and the ABV. Maybe because it's very potent, making it stronger. I would say yeah. So definitely a B plus for me. So that'd probably be an 8.5 score on this for me. Very good, very enjoyable. Flavor, the hops, the Chinook, Amarillo hops really gives it a nice little kick to it. So yes, a B plus 8.5 score for me on this one. John and Superior, the Beer Ramble team, and keep on watching as always. Cheers. Space Dust, Space Odyssey.